Hello, everyone. I hope you're well. So, I'm paying a visit to a supermarket called Woolworths. So, Woolworths is a fantastic supermarket with lots of fresh fruit and food. Here, I'm picking up the trolley, placing my bags in the trolley. You don't have to pay to use the trolleys. The trolleys are free, come in a few different sizes, which is very handy. Going into Woolworths, you can see some fresh flowers and plants. I've spotted some strawberries over here on the side. So these strawberries look very fresh. So 95 rand for two. So I'm inspecting them there. Yeah, they look really nice and fresh. But actually, I'm not really in the mood for strawberries. I can see some tasty raspberries. These can be a bit difficult to find, but they are delicious. They look very fresh. Also, the blueberries. I love blueberries, especially with yogurt. It's such a delicious snack. I think I'm just going to go for one pot. They have lots of deals where if you buy two, you get a certain percentage off. But I think just one pot will be fine. The store is absolutely clean and spotless, and the variety is amazing. So these grapes here, these cotton candy grapes, are delicious. They can be very addictive, but they taste absolutely delicious. So if you have a sweet tooth and you're trying to cut down on your chocolates and sweets, this is a nice alternative. They taste like cotton candy imported from Spain. So you have a wide selection of fruit. There's lots of pre-cut fruit. It can be a little bit pricey, so I like to get just one selection of fruit, which is often a bit cheaper, and then I can mix it myself. I'm really bad when it comes to cutting pineapple, so I like to get the pre-cut pineapple instead. You have some kiwi fruit, some dates. I love dates, especially in a smoothie. My recipe is to put dates, bok choy, bananas, blueberries, almond milk, blend that all together, and it's such a fantastic, delicious smoothie. So I always like to have some dates in the fridge for when I'm feeling a bit peckish and I'm trying to be good and healthy and not snack on junk food. So the shop is very open and they have some very nice oranges here. But I just remembered I've already got some oranges at home in the fridge, so I don't need any today. The same with bananas. There's a wide selection, organic bananas, large, small. And I was really, really impressed with the vegan section here. They have the Beyond Meat section, also some tofu. These Beyond sausages are so delicious. They also have these meatballs, but they didn't have them there today. But you have such a wide selection. So if you are a vegan, you're spoiled for choice, especially with the different types of tofu as well. You have some nice barbecue tofu and some South African inspired braai tofu as well. So at the barbecue, you won't feel left out. You'll feel included and you can tuck into your food while everyone else is eating their meat, because these sausages, they taste delicious. They're so good. So even if you eat meat and you're trying to cut down, it's nice to have an alternative and have some variety in your diet. Woolworths actually used to be a shop in the UK that I used to visit regularly, especially for the pick and mix. So they used to sell everything in Woolworths in the UK. So you'd have things like stationery, sweets, books. you'd find absolutely anything in Woolworths. So I was quite surprised to find Woolworths in South Africa because I had different memories of what Woolworths actually was. And Woolworths in South Africa, it also reminds me of Marks and Spencer's. So M&S in the UK is a high-end supermarket. They also sell clothes as well. So generally, the food there is also of a very high quality, but also on the pricier side. And I think it depends when you are shopping around what you are actually looking for, because some shops, they will have things that you like better than another one. So it comes down to personal preference. So here I'm looking at making a salad, and I actually need a cucumber. I've spotted an English cucumber here. So the cucumbers are proudly English. That will do nicely in a nice salad. I also need some lettuce. The pre-cut lettuce is a little bit more expensive, so I'm going to go for this lettuce and cut it up myself. Some tasty iceberg lettuce. I'll pop that in the trolley. And some tomatoes. I really like these tomatoes here. Mini rosa tomatoes. It goes really well in a salad or with some eggs. And there's lots of variety here as well. You have chilies, you have mini cut up vegetables, also your herbs and spices, coriander. I always like to have some coriander on hand in the fridge. You have curry leaves, mushrooms, beetroot. You have such a wide selection. So if you want to eat healthily, you could always find anything that you want. I'm also trying to eat more vegetables, and they have a special here with the pre-cut broccoli and cauliflower. So you can buy 2 for 60 Rand. So it's very fresh. Also, these green beans are really nice. And I was really surprised with the selection, even when it comes to things like cheese and feta cheese. The feta cheese, the South African feta cheese is so good. It's absolutely delicious. You've also got international brands like Philadelphia. This is really nice on bagels, toasted bagels. Have to be a bit careful though with how much of this you're eating. You can be lulled into a false sense of security and thinking, I'm eating healthily, but if you're eating too much of it, it can be a bad thing. But this feta cheese is absolutely delicious in a salad. I think I'm actually going to take some here. And like I said, there's such a wide selection of cheese. If you fancy having a cheese board, you can go to town. You have such a wide selection. And also everything is so well laid out. It's so easy and convenient to find what you're looking for. And in terms of a wide selection, you have things like ghee. I was so surprised to find ghee here. So if you are cooking, this is absolutely delicious. Also use it in moderation, but I was really surprised to see this here. So if you want to cook without oil, you can try using ghee. It's really, really delicious. milk as well, wide selection of milk. They have their own brand of milk. And let's have a look at the price here. So $37.99. I try and choose a date that's furthest away as possible, just to ensure that it stays fresh for longer in the fridge. So you can pay a bit more for a different type of milk. Also the eggs. I like to buy eggs from here as well because they're very fresh. They are organic eggs. And yeah, they taste really delicious. You know they are good eggs when the shell isn't brittle. So when you crack the egg, you have to crack it a little bit harder than usual. And yeah, so here's a nice selection of cheeses. Again, I do love my cheese. You have some Baby Bell cheese. So lots of the food will be items that you are used to or very, very similar. Now they have some tasty sandwiches and mini pots that you can have for lunch. This one is really nice. This is prawn pasta with avocado. And it's nice when you're feeling little bit peckish, you don't want a big meal. So the selection here again is really good. Got the roast chicken. Now the pre-made chicken barbecue, what are they here? So the barbecue mini kebabs, they are really good. So save 20 Rand, I'm all for that. So these are nice if you are on your lunch break or you're going for a picnic or going to the beach or going on a road trip and you want something small to snack on the way. So we're coming up to the bakery section here and the pies. These pies are really good. They usually have whole chickens as well, which are really reasonably priced. So I think I'm going to go for a chicken and mushroom and a pepper steak, I think. So the service is outstanding. People are very friendly and so welcoming. They greet you with a smile and ask you, how are you? And it's nice to have a little chit chat as well. So you have a nice selection. I think I'll just stick with those two. So this is the frozen section here. Ice cream. I'm trying to stay away from ice cream. I can eat too much of that. These waffles are really good. So if you fancy just popping something in the oven, if you're feeling a bit tired, there's a nice selection of things that you can just stick in the oven, and it's quick and easy and very tasty. And we have a twist here, South African twist in the pizza with some South African feta, a bit of bacon on there as well. So even though you have the perception that a certain shop may be expensive, it's good to go in anyway because you'll see some good deals and special offers. Here we have the Asian selection. So we have a selection of nice noodles, coconut milk, soy sauce. This soy sauce is really nice. Also, the sriracha is really good. So if you want to try a different recipe, you know if you go to Woolworths, you'll find whatever you're looking for. So you can make that recipe. This is the snack section. We have some really nice cakes here. So if you have a birthday party or if you need to pick up a really nice cake, on short notice. Just pop into Woolworths and you have some nice cakes here. These are really delicious. You also have some nice desserts on the side. I try not to go down this section too much because I know I'll be tempted. I have tried some desserts from here. They're really delicious, like cheesecake, chocolate cake. It's really, really delicious. And again, you can see some specials as well. I think I've just spotted a special here. Okay, so it's 2 for 34. These are nice. Very delicious. Don't go food shopping when you are hungry as well. So I had already eaten, but it wasn't a big meal. So I'm getting tempted at this point by all the delicious snacks and treats. You have a wide selection of bread, of fresh bread. So this bread is the own Woolworths brand. And even their own brands I find to be really good quality. And you also have a selection of gluten-free bread, whole wheat bread, seeded bread. There's so many different types of bread here. That's what I love about Woolworths, is that you have a wide selection. There's so much choice. So here, gluten-free. It's a little bit expensive, but if you are trying to stay away from gluten and cutting down on other things, it can be worthwhile. This is about your health, so you want to put good things, healthy things into your body. These naan breads are really good. So buy 2, save 20%. So all these little savings can add up. You also have a twist here, so some South African bread. That looks quite nice. I think that would go nicely with a bit of soup. You also have some seeded bread. This is really good, the sourdough bread. I've heard good things about sourdough bread. Have you tried it? Do you like it? And then we have try something new. What is this here? Potato rolls made with mashed potatoes. Seems quite interesting. And we have some hot cross buns. These are delicious, extra spicy. I like the ones with chocolate inside. But if you are trying to eat healthily, it's far too easy. 1 becomes 4, especially if you're having a cup of tea. These donuts are really nice. It's too easy to eat the whole pack. I've spotted my favorite here, Biscoff. So when you have a bit of a sweet tooth and you just want something a little bit sweet, not too much, this is nice. So I'm justifying the price by the fact that one jar can last me 1 month to 6 weeks. It's nice on a rice cake or a piece of bread. You have a wide selection of honey here. I was taken aback by the selection. I wasn't sure which honey to choose. And we have biltong. South Africa is famous for biltong. Biltong is really nice. It's really fresh and delicious, especially when you're at a barbecue and having a few drinks. It's a nice, really good source of protein. Got some Angus beef here. So we've got some different types of biltong. If you're a biltong connoisseur, you can find different types depending on your mood. And the meat selection here is all very fresh. It's all of a really good standard, really good quality. I have to say the quality of not just the fruit, but also the meat is of such a good standard. It's so delicious. We have a wide selection here: beef burgers, lamb chops. Also, when it comes to things like fish and salmon. So here I've spotted some ostrich. I haven't tried ostrich. If you have, let me know in the comments. I'm not sure how to cook it. I think one of these days I do need to try some. I have eaten it before, but I don't know how to cook it. So I think I need to YouTube a little bit. It's a really good source of protein. And here you've got such a wide selection. You can find meat that's pre-marinated. If you don't want to marinate it yourself, you have halal meat that's halal as well and non-halal. So you have, like I said, such a wide selection. You can spend so long just looking at the different type of options. I do need some lamb mince, and the mince here is really nice. So this is free-range lamb mince. I think I'm going to get another pack. It is a little bit pricey, but you are paying for the quality. And the quality is so good. So this lamb mince, once it's cooked, will last for a few days in the fridge. So I find that I don't have to go to a separate butcher's or try to find a butcher's because the quality of meat here is just so good. There's a nice fish selection, fresh fish. A nice fish on display here. The salmon is really good. Again, it can be a bit pricey, so it depends on how often you are eating. If you are offsetting the price by not buying certain other things like sweets or other snacks. And I try not to snack too much. So normally they have a selection of little things that you can try, and it's nice because it's interactive with the customers. The shop itself is just really clean, easy to find things like tea. You've got a wide selection of tea here. I'm not really a tea drinker. I like my coffee, but I do tend to have maybe a cup of tea in the evening. I do like this ginger tea. It's really good for your health, ginger and turmeric. So if you're bored of the usual things that you have and you want to try something different, then you have all of these options to choose from. Even when it comes to coffee, I'm not really a coffee connoisseur, but I do love coffee. So I normally stick to Nescafe, but Jacobs is quite a popular brand. Woolworths, I think they do have their own brand of coffee as well. It's not that busy today. I went in the afternoon, so I'd imagine in the evening it will be a lot busier. It's quite a nice, relaxing process of shopping. You're not under any rush. You can take your time, browse through the different products. This spaghetti, so 3 for 55. This is a very good deal. So I think I will get some macaroni. And 2 others. So this is a nice staple to have in your cupboard. When you're not sure what to make, it's always nice to have these things in the cupboard for a rainy day. So I'm stocking up on a few things today. The olive oil from here is also very good. This is looks like a very expensive bottle of olive oil. There's no price here. But just the way that certain things are displayed, it makes the whole shopping experience more enjoyable, because it's not like you're just getting in and getting out as quick as possible. They're showcasing the different options. There's even a cookbook here. I'm not sure who this is, but he looks really happy. There's a giraffe in the background. He's got a barbecue there, so he looks like he knows what he's doing. He's got an apron, seems very professional, but not today. So a wide selection of olive oil. Some nice sauces here. And rice. I particularly like this coconut rice. It's nice to have in your cupboard as well. When you're feeling quite tired, you don't want to order a takeaway because you want to eat a bit healthier. So that's nice just to stick in the microwave. Now we're coming to the snack area, and it's far too easy to pick up some of these snacks because they usually have specials. Here's a 5 for 4. Buy any 5 for 4. So it's a really good deal. And I probably could eat 5 of these crisps. They're really delicious. These are really nice here. For me, my weakness, I think, is crisps. Are crisps and drinks. Rather than chocolates, it's more crisps. This popcorn is really nice. I think I'll just pick up one today. These pretzels as well. These sour cream and pretzels are really good. So you've got a wide selection of dried fruit, nuts, and it's really handy just to buy it in a pack here. So it's good for lunch boxes, for your kids or for yourself, and on the go when you're trying to be a bit healthier. Also some more biltong as well. Some venison. So you have a different selection of biltong here to try. And I was just really surprised by the wide selection. Like I said before, I think it's just so nice just to see these different options when you're feeling a bit bored and you want to try something a bit different. We have some sweets. I'm trying to look away from these sweets. They look too good. Okay, some sauces. Sauces are also one of my weaknesses. This is really good. This is HS Ball's original chutney. This is really, really delicious. So you have different spice levels as well when it comes to different sauces. You have a mother-in-law sauce. I haven't tried this one yet. This is a mild chili. I've tried the jalapeno and the smoky sauce, which is really good. It goes really well with some chicken or beef. HP sauce. Cannot have this without a full English breakfast. So like I said before, you have all the international brands here. So I was really surprised to see HP sauce. If you want some barbecue sauce, we have some Mississippi sweet and spicy American barbecue sauce. And you have different types. A real American barbecue sauce. So it's a real international, some flavors here. This liquid smoke is really good. So if you're trying to create a certain meal, if you have seen a certain recipe and you thought, right, I want to create this recipe, you can find anything that you are looking for, especially these spices. I like to come to Woolworths to buy the onion powder, which is really good. In some other shops, it's a little bit difficult to find. So this onion powder is really nice. They have some specials on some tuna, fish, lots of different spices. Also this smoked paprika. It can be a little bit difficult to find. I've seen normal paprika, but not the smoked paprika. So I like to stock up when I go into Woolworths. Checking that there. I think this will do. Tinned tomatoes. Everything here is such a good quality. So this fish, tinned fish here is 2 for $50. Now on the other side here, you have the selection of chocolates. You have some international chocolates as well. So these Lindt chocolates seem to be on special. And different types of Lindt chocolate. So if you needed to give someone a present, you know you can pop into a supermarket and you can find something to give, like a nice box of chocolates. Kit Kat is my favorite, but you also have some different types here. So some Lindt chili chocolate, if you want to try something different, but not today. If you feel like snacking, I suggest staying away from this aisle. But like I said, there's a wide selection, even vegan chocolates as well. So especially if you are a vegetarian or vegan, going to Woolworths means that you're going to find such a wide selection of different type of food, chocolate. So these are far too easy to snack on. Next level nougat. I'm really surprised with the marketing as well in South Africa. Just the play on words and how they market the food. It's really clever. I'm sure it is next level, but not today. I'm trying to cut down. So that was happy snacking. It's really, again, fantastic marketing. Here we have things for your pets. If you have a cat or a dog, you can pick up some dog apparel. Really fancy stuff. And again, lots of variety here. So if you want to pick up a little toy for your pet, you can pick up a little sheep for them to bite on, some bowls, some really fancy stuff here, or a little panda. At first I thought these were kids' toys, but no, these are for your pet. Different types of harnesses and leashes, and also blankets as well. This all seems very good quality. Maybe you have a friend who has a pet and you want to give them something as a present. This would be good as a present. So you have such a wide selection. There's such a wide choice of things to choose. Again, some different toys. A parrot, I'm sure why not. It's a little bit pricey, but if you wanted to treat your pet to maybe a penguin, but they are all very good quality. Even snacks and little accessories here. Posh pets. Definitely, this is definitely for a posh pet. Even when it comes to snacks and posh food, there's also discounts on the food as well. Buy 4 for 100. So you have these little specials dotted around, which is quite nice. Posh pets for some posh food. You also have international brands as well. And fresh food. So this is the pet deli if you want to treat them. So you have international brands like Whiskers, water as well. So buy 2 for 52. That's quite a good deal. This is a 5 liter. So also if you're looking for any toiletries or nappies, you can find whatever you're looking for. They also do their own brand of toiletries as well with certain items. So you can save a little bit of money with that when it comes to washing up powder or toilet paper. But again, your international brands like Ariel. This Omo is particularly good. So if you're going to the supermarket for the first time, it can take you a little bit of time to get used to how everything is laid out. Some juices here. Also some things that you may need for cleaning your house. Some drinks. These drinks are really nice. They don't sell alcohol in this supermarket, but there's a shop adjacent that does. And I found this as a trend, whereas in supermarkets in the UK, you'll be able to buy alcohol within the same shop. But in South Africa, they have a separate liquor shop or liquor store where you can go in and buy your alcohol, which is usually right next to the supermarket. I actually need some baking paper. This is really good quality. So like I said, when I go to a different supermarket, it's all about the particular item that you are looking for. Again, such a wide selection. So these are all non-alcoholic, and then the alcoholic would be next door. They also have a really wide selection of magazines and international magazines, which I noticed. So Men's Health, even things like Top Gear. I don't really read magazines myself, but it's nice to see. They also have some small gift items as well. Also books, some nice cooking books. This guy looks really happy. I'm not sure who he is. With Chef Ollie. He looks really happy there. Everything is Indian. Okay, that's a little bit expensive, but it looks like a big book. Again, maybe it's as a present for someone. And I really enjoyed shopping at Woolworths because the whole process of shopping was really nice. People were really friendly. The level of customer service is exceptional. people are really friendly and willing to help. They won't just tell you where something is. They will actually go with you. Even if they are packing something, they will go with you until you have found what you are looking for. So I think I have everything that I need today. As you're going along this aisle, you will see more snacks. This biltong is really good. Sometimes they have a special. There is no queue today. If there was a queue, then you have more time to browse these different type of crisps. These crisps are really delicious. Also these snacks. So you have a wide selection of snacks. I think today I'm going to stay away from the snacks. I have enough food. I brought my own bags today. The bags are also really good. They last for a long time. You just have to remember to take them with you. There is no conveyor belt here, so you just place it on the counter. And the one thing I love about going to supermarkets in South Africa is that they pack the bags for you. And they do it in such a careful way. It's not haphazard. They plan how they pack the bags. It's fantastic. And here they even help you to put the shopping in your trolley. So let's see what the damage is today. A little bit expensive, but I bought some things in bulk to last me for some time. Here you have a microwave if you want to heat up any food. So all in all, a fantastic experience. And I was really happy. Let me know what you thought of this video in the comments below.